Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game. And this match sees Al Tawoun against West Bromwich Albion. I know I'm looking forward to having a look at these two, Alan. Obviously it's a team game, but they're intriguing individuals, aren't they?
They are, and they don't just play for themselves, which is the satisfying thing. They lift the head if there's a ball to be played, rather than shooting themselves. They will play that ball.
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, it's pretty fashionable these days, isn't it, the 4-3-3? Gives you the three in midfield, which managers like to have that extra solidity.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just looking at the two wide lads up top. They are more central strikers, trying to do a job. Be interested to see how they get on.
Three changes for West Bromwich Albion. Ben Foster starts in goal. Julian Lescott plays with Gareth McCauley in central defence. Darren Fletcher comes in for Stéphane Sessegnon, who's shown poor form lately. And Salomon Rondon is the lone striker today.
Here we go, second game of the season in front of their home fans, Martin, and let's face it, it was a dreadfully disappointing campaign last year, ending in relegation. I think the fans need to be given something to be excited about more than anything. But they're coming up against a side that probably is a mid-table side. I don't think they're going to be worrying about relegation, and they're certainly not going to be troubling the teams at the top of the table.
Fletcher. Jakob. Shots on here, and he scores spectacularly.
And the way he's hit this one, he flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Samuel Umtiti. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Well, let's hear from our man Alan McInally, who's at the Stadium of Light today.
It's a goal for Norwich City. It's been scored by Yusuf Malumbu. He got onto the end of a cross and buried the header. 8 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Douglas. Douglas. Kurtzuma. That will help ease the pressure. Julian Lescott. Jakob. McCauley. Our good friend Alan McInally is watching the Tottenham game today at White Hart Lane. Alan.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Ryan Mason. He picked the ball up just inside his own half, strode forward, and the defence backing off, he unleashed an unstoppable shot past the keeper. 18 minutes played, 1-0.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Ray Gardner. Kurtzuma. Samuel Umtiti. It's a decent cross. Well, he has cleared the danger. Well, he took no chances there. It's a corner. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Darren Fletcher. Jakob. And they're passing so well out there. That's a fine tackle. Back it goes to the goalkeeper. At the Liberty Stadium, Alan McInally has got some news for us.
It's a goal for Swansea City. It's been scored by Adair. He timed his run perfectly to meet a clever pass round the keeper. 32 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Played into the middle. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. The referee has awarded this free kick. There's good progress with this attack. Simple save for Foster in goal. Fletcher. There's a lot going on down at the Liberty Stadium, and Alan McInally... The break is definitely on. Here's the cross. West Bromwich Albion have a corner now. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Yes, it was a goal for Newcastle United. Alan McInally with that short break there, because I had to cut across him, I'm afraid, because of what was going on here. But the home team did score in that game. It's now 1-1. Shots on here. Conceding the corner, now they've got to deal with it, the defenders. Darren Fletcher. Tackled well. We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now. Going to cross it. Able to make a good interception. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee, 1-0. Three changes, all at the same time.
Number 11.
It's quite a drastic decision from the manager. And they kick off at the start of the second half. El Shaarawy. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Kurt Zouma. Shot. Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Sessegnon. And the ball with West Bromwich Albion again. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Number 11.
Samuel Umtiti. And they're keeping the ball now, passing it nicely. Sometimes attack is the best form of defence. They've been doing a lot of defending. Now they can do a bit of attacking and relieve some of that stress at the back. El Shaarawy. Chance from the pass. He's got his shot off now. Goodness me, it's hit the post. That's a good clearance. Lescott. Well, that throw is definitely part of the attacking plan. El Shaarawy. Ball with West Bromwich Albion again. So many riches now for the Premier League clubs in England with the lucrative television deal, and Arsenal have spent some of their incoming money. It's outgoing on this player.
Well, 35 million or thereabouts isn't a small figure, but loads of potential with this lad.
Gardner. Ray Gardner. Gardner. Jakob. Plenty of action at White Hart Lane today in front of our man Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Stoke City. It's been scored by Biram Diouf. A beautifully guided side foot in.
Sessegnon back into play off the crossbar. The Albion man has been deemed to have fouled. That's a free kick against West Brom. It was a goal for Stoke that Alan McInally broke into our coverage here to tell us about, and quite entitled to do that, Alan. The score is now 2-1. At the Liberty Stadium, Alan McInally has got some news for us.
It's a second goal for Swansea City. It's been scored by Michu. The keeper came to punch across, didn't get much on it, and he lifted the ball back over the keeper's head into the net. 74 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Cleared the ball. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Now they've won the ball back and trying to make something of it quickly.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Here's an update for you from Alan McInally from the Boleyn ground.
It's a second goal for West Ham United. 9 minutes remain, 2-1.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan. Here's the chance. Decent block. Throw in here. El Shaarawy. Insigne. Insigne! And they've equalised.
A late equaliser from Insigne. And what a finish this was. Really did put his boot through it to find the left-hand side.
Let's see the replay now. So away we go at 1-1. Possibly a booking this. James McLean. And here we are with just 3 minutes remaining. Free kick in these closing minutes. Referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now. Fair portion of the match to go.
Sessegnon. Chris Brunt, and shoots! And it's hit the post and gone behind. Ray Gardner. El Shaarawy. Nothing to separate these two sides at the end of this contest. Really exciting here, and the two teams have been at each other hammer and tongs, but they've ended level.
Yeah, coming into the match, I found it difficult to separate them, and that's how it's turned out at the end.
It's a good showing from him. I think he'd have hoped for a better result.
I think he was always the one that the crowd felt, as much as anything else, would get the goal to earn the draw, and that's how it turned out.